Film. Alright, people. Right, thought I'd do a video quickly. Some of you have been following the bill thread today. So I got to my bill in a minute. Basically, right, some of you might be wondering what I'm building here. When I first started, I asked myself. Basically, it's a Sim Access 125 that I bought back from someone I sold it to a little while ago. It didn't look anything like it looks now. But mainly, I've been building the bike up from bits I've got kicking around the shed. Long story short, I'm not working at Perry anymore. That come to an end. The agency fucking told me that I don't know, I wasn't needed anymore there or something. I fucking know. So that's basically, I'm back on the fucking pile again. So I'm a bit in the shit again, so. But basically, sorry, I fucking forgot something. What I've been doing is keeping myself busy, right? Because you all know when I don't keep myself busy, it's when I start going to pop. So the other day, I started doing this bike up anyway to be riding it to Perry anyway, and I thought, right, I've got to put a bit of money into this building, right? Because I was lacking quite a few things. Excuse me, sorry. I've ordered a few bits for it the other week from a little budget. I managed to sell some parts, etc. I've ordered a 5-gas unit, like a cafe racer sort of unit, drop tier unit, but with sides on it. When I looked at it in the picture, I thought I like that. It's different from what you see, and also it fills in the void between the frame spars in the middle, where a lot of people leave it open and it looks shit. I don't like it because it just don't work for me. That turned up yesterday along with my exhaust. Excuse me, sorry people. Yes, now again, this is a standard exhaust. It's CBF 125 pipe. The reason I bought CBF pipe, so now it's the Sims that are based on CBF's frame shit. CG, CBF, whatever. I know it, I know what they're based on, I'm not getting it. And like I said, I want to get the bike up and running this weekend to get to work next week. I could have bought a more better exhaust system for about 60 quid postage, which was basically a downpipe with an end can on it and that and a bit of fancy bracketry. It's always the way in it with bakes sometimes with me, mate, because I decided to be sensible and buy standard pipe because it'd be quiet for a minute and bing, 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 and I just want to get the bike up and running for another tip. So I ordered this, and then basically fucking 4 or 5 days later, I get fucking laid off this job, which is pissing me off a bit. So like, it's good to know, let's start again. Those that know me, no, I don't like doing standard, mate. Yeah, I don't like living my life standard. I don't like riding my bike standard. I don't do anything standard, because if I did, I would be Goldie, mate. Or Stroker, whatever you want to call me. So I'm now debating a few things, because I've got a bit of builder's block kicking in. This seat unit has caused me some aggro, put it like that. Obviously I didn't expect to just, buy it, turn up and fucking bolt it on, because if I did, I'd just bought a cheap crap one like everyone else does. And I bought this one delivery. It's just catching on the back of the coils at the moment, on the shocks. So it's just a case of, I've got to wait till tomorrow. I've got to get a decent marker pen and all that. Mark on the back of 5-glass where I need to cut back and all that. Trim it up. Again, the battle wheel. I've put the battle wheel in today so I can wheel the bike out the front. Because I want to get out the front. It's, once I start getting my bikes out the front, that's when stuff's going down and it's getting good. When stuff stays around the back, how can I explain it? I start messing up my shed and that as well. My shed's workshop, shit up. I've got stuff everywhere. Excuse me. And obviously the RS build's still going on. A few people asked me today what's going on with that all shed. Don't panic. Well, you don't need to panic, but for those wondering, the RS is at the top at the moment. She's under a cover. I had to sell her back wheel for a minute to pay for some parts for this. to a mate that I've basically been and get his RS50 sorted out. I don't really want to go into too much detail on that yet. Why? But for all those fuckers out there waiting to see it get broke for parts, yeah, don't hold your breath. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Alright, just quickly, sorry, but I've got to get that off my chest. And also, like, I am gonna fucking vent this out quickly because it bugs me. I don't appreciate people jumping on my fucking ads, mate, and start fucking, do you know what I mean? Oh, we can do this, we can offer that, yeah? If you fucking can, right, do me a favour, do yourself a favour. Fuck off and go and advertise it on your own ads, yeah? It put me in a bit of a bad mood at the beginning this morning. All I'm trying to do is make a bit of money, mate, while like anyone else in this world. And people seem to think I'm a bit of a fucking joke when it comes to this, like, you know, stroker racing and all that. So I have decided to take stroker racing in a completely different direction now. Again, I will be going into a bit of detail about that later on in another video. And also, after speaking to some friends last night, possibly an opportunity to come up to go into business with someone. And for a change, it's like I could just be the man doing the work, which is what I want to do. I'm fed up trying to do all the office side of stuff. I don't do office work, mate. I'm rubbish at it, mate. See, if it was making videos, I could do all day long, mate. Yeah, I get annoyed. I find it hard enough working for myself. Like, you know, I strip bikes, I fix bikes. I've got people messing me. All right, mate. How much to rebuild my engine? How much to do this? And then, you know, I sit there. I give people prices. All right, mate. I'll get back to it, and you don't. And then I get little fucking dreadlock rastas, mate, want to come along and like fucking not dreadlock rastas, obviously, but little rude boys that think they're rude boys when really this mummy's boys. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they want it all, but they don't. Do you know what I mean? Because I work from home, basically. That's what I'm getting at. People think I don't know what I'm doing, and it really fucking pisses me off. So I'm just going to cut the middleman out in this world now. I'm not going to go into too much detail what my ideas are, but like the two strokes, I was right about that when everyone told me I was wrong. This is something I can't believe I didn't think about sooner. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I've got to get myself out of the shit a bit first. I've got a few other things on my mind, but I'm going to be doing that. But anyway, back onto the build. Sorry, I went well off key, didn't I? I get a bit like, as you can tell. I was hoping to have it on the road for the weekend. Yeah, that again ain't going to happen this weekend. I've had to order a headlight a bit last minute because I thought I had one, but I haven't. My own fault for not checking. The chain I've got here hanging, it's a bit shit. Now I might give it a bit of love over the next couple of days. I've had it shaking and all fucking day long. It's got a tight link or two. You know what I mean? So it's just a bit like, I don't really want to be, you know, getting all geared out, all excited, all this weight, and then go down the road. And because I tried to, you know, chisel, 15, 20 quid off a bill, that will change snap on me. Because I've had that happen before, and it's pretty gutting, especially when you've just fucking got geared out. You're you're out, you're just fueled up at the petrol station, you pull out, you get down the road, there's a couple of nice birds walking down, you think, oh, I'll give it a bit, and ball. Yeah, because that happens to me a lot, unfortunately. And it's not been my intent to being a fucking mechanic before you don't think about it. And yeah, so yeah, the older headlight, sorry. And like you're looking at pictures at the moment, I've got so many things to go around and sort out yet. I've still got to tidy up the electrics. That was another problem I've had today. The initial plan was to use the switch gears, the original switch gears and that, so I could cut down, do work I need to do on the loom, etc. to get everything wired up. That won't happen straight away. For some reason, the switch gears are different. I've already had to modify looms that is swapping connectors around that. But these switch gears, for the work that's involved to make them work, right, when I know later on in the year they'll be gone anyway because it's too clunky and bulky, I've decided to go a different way. you'll see where I've gone around that, and I've managed to incorporate it all into one unit, right? So, yeah, not in there, mate. Don't need to go in there, alright? Sorry, my son's just coming. So yeah, so basically, this, you know, the nice weather's coming out now, so, you know, sun's out, bikes are coming out. I'm all year round rider anyway, but you know, it's good because a lot of friends and that start coming out now and all that. Yeah, this is the year for me now, people. This is where I get back on track and I stay on the road now. Last couple of years has been fucking really hard for me. I'm not going to lie, and that's why I've suffered mentally. When I say, you know, biking is a part of me, like many other bikers in this world, it is a part of me. And it has been a detrimental downside to me last couple of years, mental health wise, because I've not had a regular bike. I've had bikes on and off, both legit and not legit, obviously. But that's not right. I can't. That when you're riding nomad, as I call it like that, I can't. It's a buzz, mate. Of course, it's a buzz, especially when you're smashing like a KT fucking S3 650 around on your way out to your mates, and you're like fucking running a cunt foot out. I'm not going to disclose when and when, obviously, but that was fun, you know. Just like it's fun when I rode on my other mates' bikes, big stuff and that. It's not a case of people think I'm scared of riding bigger bikes. Far from it. It's just, to be honest, with my fucking anxiety and all that at the moment, I'm scared shitless of doing my test because I don't want to fail. You know, people? And that is the fucking truth of it. And I know people might think, yeah, whatever, mate, blah about this and blah about that. But that's the truth. And, you know, chuck me the keys to your bike and I'll show you the proofs of the pudding. Yeah, what's this the way around? Anyway, yeah, so that's, I just wanted to voice that, you know, like I said, the build's taking its time. There's going to be stuff you're going to look on it. At the moment, current pictures like front brake hose ain't staying on there, we'll see. Like I said, it's parts I've picked out in my shed, out in my spares boxes and that. It's been thrown on, yeah, that works with that, that works with that, that works with that. Right, boom. There's more bits to be bolted on, right? Like the rear brake rod and that needs to go on. There's no point putting that on today until I put the wheel back off tomorrow on the paddock stand. Get the tyre swaps for the road tyre because it's got some shitty dirt wheel on it, mate. Get that on. Then that will obviously work with the seating better. I can get a better idea because at the moment the seating unit, I'm trying to picture it against an ugly tyre and it's screwing my head like. And it gives me a bit more time to solve the about exhaust because this is, mate, I feel like it's heavy. It's against my nature, and that's the one thing. That's the other thing I was going to chat about quickly actually. I know. Feel free to turn it off. I don't blame you. The word cafe racer, to me, right, is a term that was coined in the 50s for the working class lads that obviously are motorbikes to get back, to get to work, to transport. But it was your transport by the day and your hobby by the evening. Am I right? So any other people watch this and guessing I'm right? From what I spoke to, my father-in-law and that, my son father-in-law, not that dickhead there, my proper wicked father-in-law, Paul, he's a legend, about, you know, I used to cut down the pegs and that to get the bikes lent over, obviously exhaust and that would get chopped down. Basically, you know, it was, from what I've learnt through my years of being around older people and then taking the time to bother to like try and educate me, yeah, because I've shown an interest. It was all about, if it wasn't needed, it went on there, and if it was needed on there, it was minimal and it was light. And that's why I see a lot of these cafe builds on the internet seem to go wrong for me, especially with small capacity 125s and that seem to be used for these cafe builds quite a bit because they're cheap. We all know that, and they do make good little bases if, in my opinion, you've got a good idea of where you want to take it. Because then it would just take a seat unit, and this is what I was worried with mine. That's why I deliberately took a different seat unit. Cut the back end off, put a hoop on it, and I ain't even put a hoop on mine yet. Put this brat shit on or whatever, fucking exhaust wrap. And then the other thing I'd see is shit like that, and then they put these crappy little cone filters on. And it's like, I bet you only reject that bike, mate, for that. Oh yeah. Do you know what I mean? So you basically, you've made a stock bike, you know, cut a load of shit off it, bang, put a crap unit on it, put an air filter on it, and a fucking, you know, maybe a free flowing exhaust because you chop your end can down. And then it's going to run lean as shit, so you're getting it out of about 10.5, 11 horsepower motor and stock. You know, to say we're talking about the fucking, excuse me, the push rod copied engines. You've lost about 2 brake through your fueling being that now. And it's going to fucking hold a piston. Now for me, at the moment, my bike, the motor I got in it, ironically, I've never even had the engine up running yet. The geezer I bought off last year is a Polish lad. I'm still in contact with him, and he was honest with me and he said, look, you know, the engine runs great, mate, but 3rd gear's gone on it, or it's going. And then my mate Richard, with Blackmore Logistics, all your moving needs, especially bike carrying needs, good man. And I was like, oh mate, that's my brother's old bike. Yeah, the 3rd gear was going on, so it's like, alright, fair play. So, my long-term plan for that is obviously to replace the engine. I was going to contemplate stripping down, splitting the box, you know, putting a new box in it or whatever. But for the sake of all these generic engines, what you can pick them up for, I've decided I'll just wait, do a bit of shopping about it, and I'll buy the a GY200 engine, which is essentially an XL200 motor. You know, obviously a little bit more bollocks to it. I run that with an uprated carb and exhaust system, and obviously at a later date I'll put maybe even go down the route of putting some cams on it. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? But before I go too far, the chassis will get modified, and that is at the moment. It really is going to be getting it on the road project, and then a rolling road project like the RS. And it might seem like I'm taking on too much too soon, but it ain't. I've always been conscious of the fact that I know people think I'm a bit of a failure, mate, and I have egged my face a few times in the last couple of years. But like I've said in posts to people, nothing kills me more, people, than standing sitting there and doing a build thread for the best part of 2-3 months, and then one day having to sit there and go, right, breaking it now. I don't do it by choice, and I haven't done it by choice in the past. But when I say these bills paying and food put on the table for my son and my missus, that comes first, right? That's just the way it is. My black RS I built 2.5 years ago from ground up. I fucking love that bike. But after that tosser, a so-called friend of mine crashed it and then left it dumped in the road, that was it. It was hard to come back from that. And the bike went downhill from there. And then when the bottom end went on it, I was unemployed, skin. Nothing cut me more than, you know, I broke that bike down a bit and I sold the top end and that off it because it was good for about 150 quid. I sold the rest of the bike for 100 quid to some fucking chancing prick one Sunday evening that turned up, oh, I'll give you jump with me. And I had to fucking accept it. You put the fucking Tiger mudguard on the front of the car, the mudguard was worth fucking out on its own, you know what I mean? But that's life. And that's why now I'm back on here very slowly, yeah. And to be honest, I've come to the conclusion that I'm fed up of people telling me to go out and pass my test and get it. No, mate. I haven't got the money or the confidence to do a test. I can ride a big bike, I've done a big bike, we've talked about it. I do what I want to do, and I'm fed up of people judging me for it. A lot of people make more sarky comments on my post sometimes, and all I've got to fucking say back to you is, when I see you building stuff, right, then I'll fucking take the comments on board a bit more. Till then, right, whether or not you think that or not, got nothing fucking nice to say on my post, don't say fuck all. Because all I'm going to start saying from now on is I keep having negativity on my post by people, especially so-called fucking friends. I'll just fuck you off, as simple as that. Not just in the Facebook world in general. I fucking have people's backs, yeah, and I'm always there perking people up when they're having shit times. But I'm fucking fed up of when I'm having a shit time. No cunts there to me. Well, no so-called my local friends are there for me really, and that bugs me a lot sometimes, right? Well, I have a lot of friends that I speak to in my groups and a lot of female friends I speak to. And I'll tell you what, it's thanks to you legends, right, that some days I manage to get through without fucking stabbing someone in the face. Do you know what I mean? I'm not quite like that, but you know me, I'm a fiery bastard when I want to be. I'm a lovable rogue, ladies. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I love female attention. I'll be fucking honest with you. I love you, lady. I think women are the best thing since T-straights. Both of you. T-straights and women, mate. You got so much in common. When you throw a pissy fit and go wrong and it all goes tits up literally, you can devastate a man. Yeah? But when you're on point and you're loving life, it's the best experience in the world. And that is how I'm going to tail out that video, because that's how I feel at the moment. And yeah, people, I am a bit like a fucking rabbit at the moment. Is it my new fucking meds? Nah, not at all, mate. I've just got my fucking mojo back and I can't help it. Anyway, nice one, people. Take it easy. Keep following the bill threads. The RS is going nowhere. In fact, the RS is going up a notch very soon. And there's another stablemate coming into the household that I'm happy to announce about. But more on that at a later date. Cheers! And bye. Bye.